Okay, so this is my another review on Batman. I'm having trouble at the moment. Having trouble finding my other review on Batman and Robin, the one I didn't retitle, but I might have retitled by accident anyway. Long story short, that's why I'm doing a review, because I might have made a mistake in the spelling, or might have, I remember doing something with that video, but I can't quite remember what it was. So Batman Horizon is a very complicated plot, lots of things going on. It was a very campy tone, very similar to the Adam West Batman show. I don't know why people don't like this. I mean, I don't want to know why. I meant to say I don't know why this gets so much hate and stuff. Blah blah blah. So now I'm going to say Batman doesn't. My problem with Batman in this film is not that he's played by George Clooney. It's that George Clooney doesn't do his own thing with the character, like Batman's before him, like previous Batmans and Batmans to come after him. He just does another Adam West. He just does an Adam West impersonation. What I like about Val Kilmer, he didn't just do a Michael Keaton impersonation. He made Batman his own. I think they should have kept Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer on the project. Even if he was hard to work with, because I liked him. What I liked about him, he made Batman his own thing. I mean, he can't keep Michael Keaton if he wants out and. Sure, Val Kilmer might be hard to work with. You have the option to work with him. Though, who is I'm just going to say, I thought he was a better Batman than Michael Keaton. I feel like he might have been a pain to work with. I hear he was very pain to work with on set of Batman Forever, but he gave one of his best performances of his career, in my opinion. How Joe Clooney, on the other hand, doesn't give his best performance of his career. He's not bad, he just kind of phones it in. He feels like he's just giving he's not phoning in. Phoning is such a strong word, it's a bad choice of words. What I'm trying to say is he doesn't make Batman his own thing. He just gives a Adam West person. It feels like he's just like, these hired George Clooney to give Adam West, just to give him an Adam West portrayal of Batman, and without letting him do his own thing. And therefore, I think that's why most people really don't like this, because it's not because it's not because he's doing a bad job. It's because people want to see George Clooney do his own thing with the character, and they don't let him do his own thing with the character. I'm sure if they give him another chance now to play Batman, they would let him do his own thing with the character. And I saw George Clooney in an interview on this film. He seems to understand Batman, that this Batman, the Batman that he's playing, he seems to understand what his character is and what his motivation is of this character. But I don't think the writer or director Joel Schumacher understood what the motivation is for this Batman is and what this Batman is supposed to be like. So he just told him to do, hey, George, do your best Adam West impersonation. By pausing in between sentences like Adam West. And I'm saying, if you want him, my problem is, and Chris O'Donnell is still allowed to be his own, they still let Chris O'Donnell play his Robin his way, like create your own spin, create his own, do his own thing with Robin, like make him the sarcastic douche that he's in the comics. And I'm just saying, my problem is, I think if you're going to have Adam West impersonation, why does his have the actual NOS? I mean, he was still alive when this film came out. He probably would have said yes. Let me did ask him when he's turned it down. I don't know. So the plot is Mr. Freeze. After Batman and Robin failed to stop Mr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze, the reason why he's doing all these crimes is because he's trying to save his wife, who's dying of Lou Gehrig's disease, I think. Is that it? Or Grenfell disease? I forget. Anyway, she's dying of the same thing Alfred's dying of. Batman knows this, figures it out. Robin finds it out by Barbara Pennyworth, who in the comics is Barbara Gordon, but in here she's Barbara Pennyworth, Alfred's niece. Okay. Once again, everyone does I like George Clooney. There's Batman is really the weak part of the movie, where mainly the reason why he is the weak part of the movie because he doesn't do his own thing with the character. He just gives a Adam West impersonation. And I don't know why, but I'm not really. I feel like he's not. He feels. I don't know. It's just not good enough. Not feeling really the magic. I mean, when you think get someone to play Batman, shouldn't feel magical and stuff and that's why I ask for all superhero. When you have a character play a superhero or a superheroine, it should feel magical when they're on screen. Although it's not as bad as Christian Bale's Batman, when there was other than the only time I felt like there was close to magic with Christian Bale was the last time he played Batman, when it felt like he squeezed a little bit of magic out of that performance. Notice how I use the word squeeze a little bit of magic, not like he was firing up with magic. He wasn't firing up with magic, he was squeezed a little magic. Christian Bale did in his last performance as Batman. But I'm going on and on about Christian Bale, okay? I won't do that. So anyway, Robin wants to be Batman's equal partner. He wants full trust in he wants trust in Batman. Batman to trust in him. But Batman, because he's Batman, and the script says he trusts Alfred, but Alfred is dying, so by the third act, he opens up to Robin and says that Poison Ivy and Mr. Freeze are working together, that he is being brainwashed. And he asks Dick Grayson to trust him now by the third act in the form, which I felt like this was the arc in Batman Forever. Wasn't that the whole point of Batman Forever? Once he got to the third act of Batman Forever, they build a trust bond relationship, and therefore they're now brothers now brothers by spirit or something like that. Like that. Some sort of that's bullshit, But no, the kind of reboot of Batman Forever, I don't know why. They retold the same story arc in Batman Forever that they told in Batman Forever, like how they will become great partners in crime. The Diana duo only in I feel like this should have been called something else other than Batman and Robin. It just feels like the title doesn't feel like Batman and Robin because they bicker way too often to be a functioning duo for the two act structure of the film. Once they get to the third act, they are now a functioning duo and on the meaning of partnership. But once they get to the third act, they're not just a duo anymore, they are a trio because of Batgirl. And Alfred lives because Freeze has a change of heart because Batman reveals that the one who tried to kill his wife was Poison Ivy and lied to him. But don't worry, Freeze goes to Poison Ivy's cell and let in by Batman. And I'm guessing he was let in by Batman. Because saying there were no guards and he was wearing his Exo ice suit. Yeah. Who is obviously going to do some god-awful things to Poison Ivy for attempting to kill his wife. And yeah, we don't see any of that. We just like you just see how like Schwarzenegger, he is the high and he is the best part of this film. I feel like him and Robin are the best part of the film. And my own problem with Robin in this film is it's his costume. It doesn't look like a Robin costume. It looks more like a Nightwing costume strapped with a cape on it. Yeah, other than that, I like the costumes in this, design costumes, except for, I think Robin's is the worst costume in this film because it looks like a Nightwing costume and someone just strapped a cape on it. And Nightwing's not supposed to wear a cape in the comics. Now, if you wanted to, I'm just saying, if you're going to make him, it looks like he had trouble going with the Nightwing design or Robin design, so they just Frankenstein the stuff together. I'm saying, if you want to go Nightwing, make him take on the Nightwing name and the clothes and everything and the two katanas he carries in his back. It's just, I don't know, it's just, I'm tired, don't know what I'm saying, so, yeah, that's my thoughts. I give this, 5 out of 10, meaning average, or 6 out of 10, I'm kind of tired to rate this. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Slightly below average. And the reason why I'm giving it a 6 out of 10 because Schwarzenegger, I just thought, killed it as Mr. Freeze. He's a fun villain, but you feel some serious pain in the ice coldness of his heart. Basically. And he really knows how to perform the very cold-hearted villain side of Mr. Freeze and also the tragedy of Mr. Freeze, which you feel sorry for him. Which is the humanity part of Mr. Freeze. And that's my thoughts.